The last of the iron lungs. Hephaestus fell far for a fucked foot. What hope could a whole body have? What hope? Hephaestus, hide me in a hammered hide. I cannot suffer this dependence. I hid the limits of my body-mind, placed upon my daily life until prayer wheels flicker outside the window. I am able, sometimes, to see. Eye is not sight. I am able, sometimes, to walk the boundary of acceptable if I can mask the pain, display my cane, make comfortable the able. There is no choice but to live, in this moment and this, breath by breath. What choice? Am I breathing or being breathed? Am I what air enters, what abandons, what returns? Hephaestus, the last of the iron lungs recycled for cola cans, and the plaster shadow my grandmother cast upon her children fades. She performed the rituals of daily life with a steel rod to brace her spine. Her children stomped on sidewalk cracks and felt a frisson of filthy guilt. What choice, Hephaestus? What choice? I scaled my grandfather's ladder, but froze halfway, pinned in place, by sudden certainty that something sinister awaited me. Hephaestus, I was raised to lower my eyes in the face of authority. I was raised in a place that favored sons and sons and sons of sons, spent summer dredging the river for stolen gold. An old man's face watched the place where his children poison the water, glitters, hides what lies beneath the water's leviathan. Open up your holes and swallow sunk cities, secrets, and the bodies. Oh, the bodies clog the rivers, filthy rivers, bodies poisoned by alleged resin and runoff. They claim did not cause the subtler mutations, sins in the system. Forests fall into wastewater, and what air? Who could breathe? I used to pray. Did I pray? Who could say? What god? Saturn heavily ringed? Venus burning brightly, slightly blue, the color of medicine, pigmentless eyes, old meat? Hephaestus, I am afraid of the rage and the monster passing has made of me, not the misery of my body-mind, but the dismissal of my agency. I only ever dreamed of being able to author my own narrative, not of being the subject of 1,000 horror stories. Inspiration is a monster, the director claims, displaying his collection of artifictions of Franken facts, and for the finale, full-sized freaks arranged by order of deformity. A funhouse mirror for the able, but a reflection for me with my cane, her with her walker, me with my pain, her with her cancer. We watched the watchers. Eye is not sight. Look at the fat lady. Sing, lady, sing. Look at that fat lady. Look at that dog-faced girl. Look at that, God, what a waste. Put a bag on her head and... Do I inspire? I question the marks the audience leaves upon the subject made object of difference. What inspires the audience to reject the rejected, to project their own shadows on the museum walls? Who protects the monsters from the nightmare of the audience? Hephaestus, I am able to withstand, not being able to stand, but the questions, each examination a flashback to the witness stand. My narrative seems credible, but not provable. Hephaestus, howl to salvage autonomy from the wreckage they have left of me. Hephaestus, it's monstrous what they do, what they say, what they called me when they could not find a reason to fit their criterion. Hephaestus, what authority allows this violation, this drift into isolation. The unbecoming prophecy. Suffering Sappho, I am half sick of shadows. I am a half thing. Am I human? What does this mutation mean? Womb dog's old ghost smothers me in mist and foam, a lonely sea. What does it take to be free? Dislocated from the daily, washed up on the far shore, waterless space tarpaulins my knees, slips over my feet, statics my hips. My spine twists widdershins, shins wither, ribs spin. Twined in sea wrack, drift would be welcome. Well, come on, Sir Henry, add me to your collection. Nestle me between Darwin's cane and Napoleon's toothbrush. Shave a few more years with Nelson's razor. Behold my bezoar's burning brand, my purpling hide slips off the bone. Bury me outside, please, where air unglasses and I can. I am, or was. Seize icons from altars carved by fish women, fingerless salted islands of women, wondrous women, 90 feet tall, cloud-haired, one-breasted. Well, all right, Steve, I can hardly believe it myself, but I'm ready to be your docile little wife. Between life and this loss of wait to recognize what is against what's not. What does power feel like? Standing? Solid? I am, or was. Tender spots blossom with the speed of mercury, worm deeper into my meat. Well met, Diana, well formed by mother's clay, unyoked by frailty, can choose to be manacled, eyes taped shut. Dreamlight dusts my shiver skin, a chrysalid unable to crystallize, unpinned. I realize this is all a projection. Nested in orthopedic cushions, I'm a fever field, floating, formless, over. Little boxes, Canada geese carpet the hydrofields and the psych hospital lawn, the pet value, the highway of heroes, the ability center, over the metro, the LCBO, float, less, over, the Petro-Canada, the Home Depot, onto the GO train and into Toronto. Oh, I used to go outside, like any animal, like you. I used to go primal, but if you fuck me now, you'll kill me. I'll hold you like Humpty Dumpty's skeleton, a fragile little egg person, Steve says, staging birdsong all weekend to keep me uncaged. I see immense advantages in being gagged, in looking like a boy or human. I am unbecoming a prophecy, and cyan can't cycle inward. This season's moon bloodies, slumps, sucks up poison like a peacock, crown chakra collecting dust. Oh, Diana, can your tiara slit the serpent from my throat? How thrilling! I see you're chaining me to a cook stove. Scatter splinters of eggshell shucked. Great girdle of Aphrodite, I am tired of being tied up. I inhabit obituaries, camp out in condolences, haunt my future funeral, poorly attended. They will not say, she was tough as nails, thin as a twig, but frail, weak, and who? My left leg wastes, grows fuzzy, further, a distant satellite losing contact with home. The boundaries of my left side dissolve, more sound than flesh, gongs love, infinite ocean, pain less, wasted, waiting, wait less. What could I have been without this? Soon there'll be so little of me. I'll slip beneath the door and rise, over, unbodied, free. The lantern and the ornate eye. Hephaestus, I have left the circus, the spectacle, the tower. I have left the living, gone in a metamorpheous surge official. Salvation does not come from refusing to take part. But what if you don't have the choice? Hephaestus, hers is not an art that acts as spectacle, in a choked voice, a voice that is able and disabled. But what if you watch cardinals at the window? The opposite of able is enabled, a voice that is broken wails and blows. Hephaestus, I am not but unenabled to languish in oblivion.